Hello, my name is Melinda Lula, and I'm very excited to apply for a Desmos Fellowship. Desmos is a critical and integral part of our classroom experience, and I want to continue and extend my learning with this fantastic tool in order to better engage and empower students and colleagues. I have a long history of sharing my learning and have been privileged to have had opportunities to present at numerous ISTE conferences, as well as a number of Google Summits here in Ontario. I regularly showcase Desmos activities in my presentations. 2012, I met the Desmos crew in San Diego at ISTE. 2014, I continued my Desmos learning in Atlanta. And 2015, I discovered the Activity Builder, which made me jump for joy. And I like to take every opportunity to share my passion with colleagues, both system-wide as well as at conferences. 2016, I also attended Denver ISTE and presented there as well. Desmos calculator, activities, and custom building tools have become indispensable in our classroom. I can no longer imagine teaching, rather facilitating math learning without Desmos. What did I do before? In my math classes, we have had more than 4,000 student engagements participating in greater than 150 activities. Here are some student testimonials. I just love that Darlington says that his brain is more stimulated and that Jason says that math makes him wonder. Some of my personal favorites include Marble Slides, Click Battle, Function Carnival, Marcellus the Giant, Tile Pile, and so many more. There's just way too many to list. Every time my students work with these activities, I look forward to their aha moments. To engage students daily, I have created numerous custom activities, including the integration of polygraph, card sorts, and Marble Slides options in my activities. Having the option to embed Desmos activities in Google Sites has made it possible to create digital breakouts to excite and engage learners. This particular breakout, Ooze and Goose, was a final task for my students taking grade 9 math. And you can see in the Google site, we have all the questions and then of course an embedded Desmos activity, which is fantastic for keeping the students on task. Truly, Desmos can be for everyone. I work in an inner-city, diverse, multicultural secondary school, and we have students from 70 different countries speaking nearly as many languages. In math class, to work on vocabulary introduction and consolidation, Desmos is a fantastic support for ELLs. Necessary for some, great for all. Games and interactive activities really allow me to differentiate the content and help students explore, play with math, and consolidate concepts. I love to see students collaborating at the Smartboard. They come up to share their understanding of the material with the class, and the interactive card sort is invaluable for group conversation and problem solving.
Tiva's spending money. Initial values minus 20. The rate of change is minus 20. I'm just gonna say
Abdi goes to the park. When does Abdi go to the park?
What was his initial value?
Abdi goes to the park and he takes the next walk.
Oh, what's your shadow, Shaylon? That was her buying the membership, right? And how much does she pay every month? For who? For Pa? What was Pa's rate of change?
Pa's rate of change is...
Oh, you've got it there. So 5. Perfect. You guys are awesome. Thanks very much.
Desmos is not just for high school and college and university. It's for everyone. I wondered what Desmos could look like for elementary students and had fun creating and sharing this sample activity with elementary teachers at conferences. The activity was well received and participants were excited about the possibility to create their own age-appropriate activities. 20 years of teaching math, and our school is closing this year, which is very sad. So I agreed to take on a science course this semester. Fortunately, I was able to adapt some of my Desmos skills to support and engage my science students. Desmos is versatile and does not let me down. Austin has happily agreed to be filmed as he progressed through a linear relations activity, and he also shares his thoughts on the value of Desmos both in and outside of math class.
So I've been doing, you've been using Desmos a lot in Miss Lula's class, haven't you?
Yes.
Do you enjoy using it?
Yes.
What do you like about it?
Just like how it's simpler to use. I think I learned better from it. Instead of like someone explaining it.
Okay. And what about if you were to compare it to paper pencil, like a worksheet?
It's a lot easier. I can do it at home better. So it's less tedious to write, especially because I'm left-handed, so it's difficult. But I can always get a pencil in my hand, so it's a lot easier.
Nice.
To do that here.
Do you do it at home? Like, do you log on at home?
If I didn't finish it at school, I did.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about the activity that you guys did?
For this one, there's a whole bunch of different questions. Like this one was a gym membership.
Yep.
And we had to figure out if it's $20 to sign up and $5 each month. You have to see how much it would cost them over a couple months.
Okay.
It was going up, going up, going up.
Okay. Can you go back to that previous page? Mm-hmm. Now, does your graph look like the one on the next page when you put in
No.
the table? So what does that tell you?
It's because it costs $20 to sign up.
Oh, perfect. So you have to fix that, right?
No, this is saying $20. So it didn't tell me how many to do. So I just put 20.
Okay, but does yours look like it's starting at 20? Like it's signed up at 20?
It starts at it's not.
So if you were to fix that, how would you fix it?
Let's put it 20 and it's over here.
Nice.
Don't see how much to go up, but so.
Okay. Cool.
There we go.
Awesome. Now, do you wish that you use this in other classes as well? Do you think it'd be helpful?
Yeah, it'd be probably helpful.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to start in like some other classes.
Yeah. What are some other activities other than the graphing that you guys have done?
Instead of graphing, we've just had to answer. We had to look at graphs and answer questions about it. And we had to match things to the graphs.
The card sort?
Yeah.
You like doing that?
Yeah.
Because you could probably do that in other classes too, right? The graphing maybe not so much, maybe
Yeah.
science.
Yeah, you could do that in science.
Yeah.
As
The card sort probably in other classes as well, eh?
Yeah. Maybe
Awesome.
geography.
Yeah.
There's like a map can or something.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Beyond the classroom, it's so great to share my passion for Desmos and math, even at Valentine's Day. My son received a mathogram in Fiji, while my daughter got hers in Kingston. What a great and geeky way to show them how much I love them. What impresses me most is that Desmos empowers students. They take ownership of their learning, they make and share valuable math connections. Feedback is readily available, and students love to see their progress on the screen. This is a video of a current student. I love the way he is responding to the interactive nature of the pool border activity. He gets real-time feedback and can make corrections as he moves forward.
Okay, so why don't you tell me what you're working on?
Okay, so what is your job? Your job is to buy the right number of tiles for the border for different swimming pools. You can change to the next screen when you're ready.
So you've used these Desmos activities before,
Yes,
correct?
I have.
And do you enjoy them?
I enjoy using them.
Tell me why.
I think they're good to they're good at helping you like think better. So they help me think a lot more using the pictures and the different strategies, the problem solvings. It helps me a lot. It makes me think better and a lot harder. It makes me process a lot of problems a lot more in my mind. It helps me a lot. So I really enjoy using it. Okay. Someone's asking me, without counting them on one by one, how many orange tiles should you buy for the border on Unge's 3x3 swimming pool? Okay, so
What do you think?
if it's 3x3, 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 I think there'll be 5 on each side, and since it's a square, they're 4-sided. 4, yeah. So 5 times 4 is 20. So I think they might be 20 inside. 5 by 5 should be 7 7 times 4 is 48, I think. 48. Okay. How many orange tiles do you for 13 border? Okay, 13 by 13 swimming pool. 13. I think the 13, 26, and 26 times 2 is 54. No, 2, I think. 52. Helps me think a lot more. See, I got this one wrong too.
Okay.
Just helps me think about what I'm doing and how I need to process my things, like my calculations. It's very handy, especially since it's asking you problems and it's not just telling you whether you're right or wrong. It's showing you how many fit and how many don't fit. I really like this process, and I enjoy how this helps me like envision different ideas in my mind instead of just aiming for one thing and just
So it's
getting
interactive.
it. Yeah, it's a lot more interactive than other math websites I've used before.
Awesome.
Incidentally, he did recognize the errors and continued his learning after the filming of this video. So, my final words. I am Desmos' #1 fan, and I already speak about and share Desmos' unprecedented learning opportunities for students everywhere. I hope that I've convinced you that investing in me is a sure thing. For the fellowship application, you asked me to surprise you. I hope that I have. Please consider taking me on, and thanks so much for your time.